Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53, brackets 1, to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights on a matter of national concern regarding the operational status of the National Police Service Commission, in brackets NPSC, in light of the existing vacancies in its membership. Mr. Speaker, sir, it has been more than 2 months since vacancies arose in the membership of the National Police Service Commission, leaving the Commission without the constitutionally prescribed quorum. This situation raises serious concern about the management of transitions in independent commissions, as well as the operational status of these commissions during such periods. In the statement, the committee should address the following. 1, the current state of operations at the National Police Service Commission, brackets NPSC, in the absence of a quorate commission, including an assessment of the validity of decisions and actions by the Commission regarding transfer, promotion, and discipline of police officers, among other administrative matters. 2, the contingency plans in place to prevent such governance gaps and ensure continuity of operations at independent commissions during such transitions in the future. Signed, Andrew OMTATA MP, Senator from Busia County, 10th June 2025. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. The Senator for Kisumu County, Senator Tom Odinga.
Honorable Speaker, this is a request for a statement as requested by Senator Professor Tom Odinga, Senior Counsel, and approved by yourself, Mr. Speaker, sir. This is a request for a statement on the role of technology in enhancing transparency and accountability in public procurement in the national and county governments. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53.1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget on a matter of national concern, namely the role of technology in enhancing transparency and accountability in public procurement across the national and county governments. In the statement, the committee should address the following. 1, extent of implementation and operationalization effectiveness of e-procurement systems within government entities. 2, impact of these systems in addressing procurement irregularities, delays, and incidents of corruption. 3, measures in place to address challenges such as digital literacy gaps, infrastructural limitations, and resistance to the adoption of the e-procurement technology. 4, existence and effectiveness of public participation and oversight mechanisms integrated into e-procurement platforms. And lastly, plans in place to further leverage technology to enhance procurement integrity, transparency, and overall efficiency. Senator Professor Tom Odinga, Senior Counsel, MP, Senator for Kisumu County. The second statement, Mr. Speaker, sir, is a request for statement on the professionalization of county enforcement units. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53.1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations on a matter of national concern regarding the conduct and professional standards of county enforcement officers. Mr. Speaker, sir, while county enforcement units are central to enforcing devolved laws, frequent complaints have emerged over the heavy-handed treatment of informal traders and members of the public by the enforcement units. In the statement, the committee should address the following. 1, whether a national framework exists to guide the recruitment, training, and deployment of county enforcement officers. 2, whether the Kenya School of Government has developed standard training modules for the training of enforcement officers across counties. And lastly, legislative interventions to ensure county enforcement practices uphold human dignity, protect informal livelihoods, and curb abuse of power. Senator Professor Tom Ojienda, Senior Council MP, Senator for Kisumu County. And lastly, Mr. Speaker, sir, it is a request for statement on national infrastructure resilience to climate change. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Roads, Transportation and Housing on a matter of national concern regarding the resilience of Kenya's national infrastructure to climate change. In the statement, the committee should address the following. 1, the climate resilience and adaptation strategies integrated into the planning, design, construction, and maintenance of national infrastructure. 2, funding mechanisms and resource allocations dedicated to strengthening infrastructure resilience to climate change impacts from the financial year 2021-2022 to date. Lastly, the challenges encountered in implementing resilience measures and recommendations for strengthening national capacity for adapting infrastructure to evolving climate risk. Senator Professor Tom Ojienda, Senior Council MP, Senator for Kisumu County. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
The Senate Majority Leader.
I thank you, Mr. Speaker. This is a statement on the business of the Senate for the week that will commence 8th of July, 2025, pursuant to Standing Order number 57-1. Mr. Speaker, I want to present the business of that week because honorable senators are aware that at the rise of the House today, the 12th of June, Mr. Speaker, 2025, the Senate will proceed on a 3-week recess and regular sessions will resume on the 8th of July 2025. I know there is a likelihood, Mr. Speaker, that we will be called back here actually for a special sitting, Mr. Speaker, given that there are quite a number of legislations that are important to the country and they are in the mediation process. Should our colleagues succeed to get a breakthrough, Mr. Speaker, then they will guide us. If they don't, it's adios until 8th of July 2025 at the rise of the House this evening. As we proceed, Mr. Speaker, today as we conclude business this week, this is the status of legislative business before us. It is as follows. There are 53 bills, of which 37 are the second reading and 16 are actually at the committee of the whole. There are 32 motions that are pending conclusion. There are 26 petitions that are pending conclusions, out of which 18 are actually due for reporting by the various standing committees. Mr. Speaker, this is quite troubling. I don't recall the last time, Mr. Speaker.
Order, honorable senators. May the majority leader be heard in silence. Let us take our seats. Senator Fotaita Taveta. Thank you. Senator for Nyandarua and Senator for Mandera. You may proceed.
Thank you, Speaker. I was saying, Mr. Speaker, that this is the first time I've seen this number of petitions due for reporting. 18 is such a high number, and therefore I want to urge our chairpersons to expedite work that is before them, particularly work that has statutory timelines. Part of statute by law that has been established, Mr. Speaker, is when parliamentary business is considered out of timelines, it is actually considered an nullity. And there are instances where the courts have declared so, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, we don't want citizens to petition this House. The Senate makes very solid findings, but eventually those ones are struck out or people don't observe the findings of the Senate on account of time delays, Mr. Speaker. So I want to urge all the chairpersons who in their vice and membership in the various committees, Mr. Speaker, to make sure that they conclude on business ASAP. Mr. Speaker, there are 489 statements pursuant to SO 53-1 that are under consideration by the various standing committees. Mr. Speaker, on 8th of June, when SBC meets, they will prepare the business of week for that week. The tentative business on the 9th of July will be various questions to various ministries. Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Land, Ministry of Youth are the ministers set out to appear on the 9th of July when we resume from recess. Mr. Speaker, there are these bills also, the PFM amendments, Office of the County Government, County Attorney, and various county governments amendments laws, Mr. Speaker, and a number of motions that are before us. In conclusion, Mr. Speaker, I want to take this opportunity to thank all the senators for your efforts during the part 3 of the 4th session. Mr. Speaker, I hope that we shall vote shortly. There's a new trend that is being introduced, Mr. Speaker, in the House, where people canvass the business of the House behind the scenes. While it's not bad, Mr. Speaker, but I thought the vote is the actual determinant and is the one that says the truth. On this issue of the formula, in all the other occasions, people have convinced each other by vote. As it is today, Mr. Speaker, this is the 3rd week, and we are yet to take the vote on the initial motion because of subsequent amendments. So I want to plead, Mr. Speaker, that as we move to the next order, let us vote. Whatever the result is not, it is not fatal, Mr. Speaker, because we are now discussing the amended version of the motion, meaning even if it was to be defeated, Mr. Speaker, you revert back to the original motion. If it carries the day, then that's it, Mr. Speaker. So I want to urge us to take time today, Mr. Speaker, and vote on this particular motion. This business of canvassing for too long, Mr. Speaker, I don't find it a clean way of transacting legislative business. Let's vote. If you convince people, we proceed. If you don't convince people, you move ahead, you move away, we get the next person to try and convince the rest of the citizens. That's how you transact business in this House. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I don't want to stand on the way of actually the vote that I'm proposing, because I know it is the next order that you're about to consider, Mr. Speaker. With those many remarks, I beg to lay, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Okay, order, honorable senators. Before I allow comments on the statements that have been sought, we will move to handle order number 8. Clerk, you may proceed to call that order.